What's going on, fellas? Welcome to the early stream today. Another early stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. How's everyone doing today on this Sunday? Enjoying our last day before we have to go back to dreaded work tomorrow. See, Bitcoin's trying to break that $49,000 mark. Can't do it just yet, but it wants to break that 49,000 mark. Will today be the day that we get a pump, right when that we're streaming? Because we haven't got one yet. We'll wait for some more people to get in here, and then we'll get started today, guys. And yes, Queen Satoshi, I did see your super chat in the before I went live, so I will talk about Chainlink in the normal order that I do with the big caps, right? We start with the big caps, then I get to your guys' suggestions, right? So Chainlink will probably be the third coin I talk to, so stick by shortly before we get started, and we'll get to Chainlink very quickly, guys. You got a lot of you guys have tomorrow off. Man, you guys are lucky. Yeah, so you guys know Bitcoin's at 48.9 right now. It keeps going up to like the 49K area and just getting rejected down. So we'll see. I mean, it's possible for Bitcoin that we might have to come back down to retest this level and then continue up, right? You can see it's kind of doing a similar price action to what it's done back here. You can see like we make one high, right? Make one high here, make one high here, right? And then we make our local high. And then we kind of go sideways, hitting the same point a couple times, right? Once, twice. Here we got once, twice, three times. Here we're just butting along that 49K. And then eventually we dump down to the bottom of the rising wedge. So do we have to dump down to the bottom of the rising wedge here? It's definitely possible. But I'm hoping during stream today we can get a nice pump past 50K. That's what I'm hoping for today. But, we'll see what the Bitcoin gods bring us today. Or the crypto gods in general, right? We need all these gods in here giving us that good voodoo. Long weekends in Canada. What do you guys got? Mondays off too? We got Saturdays and Sundays over here in the US. I forget that so many of you guys don't live in the US. But yeah, that's Bitcoin, guys. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin. Ethereum is literally just chilling, right? Ethereum's been going sideways for about a week now, right? But we know what's happening. We're in this rising channel. We got one fake out to the bottom, which was our retest of our big rising wedge back here, the retest. And now we're just in a rising channel. So we're just hit the bottom of it. So we'll see if we can rise back up and retest the top of the channel. If Bitcoin rises, Ethereum's going to go back up and test the bottom of the top of the channel there. But welcome, guys, to the stream. If we can, let's keep smacking that like button. Let's beat that first goal of 50 likes. We can easily do that within 30 seconds right now if all you guys just smack that like button, all right? But that's Ethereum, guys. It's just going sideways. We don't got anything on the RSI to tell us where it's going yet. So we'll wait and see on Ethereum. You could have like and this is obviously on the hourly, so you kind of invalidated it, but you did have a little head and shoulders going on there. But you did pump off here, so as of now, you did invalidate it. Let's go check out Chainlink. So this is for you, Queen Satoshi, as well, right? Chainlink just continuing up. So we talked about this on my video today. How Chainlink, right, its next targets. I don't have them drawn, so we're just gonna start a new chart here for Chainlink. We're gonna take our Fibonacci target. So let's get our Fibonacci retracement tool out here. So from our last swing high to our last swing low down there, right there. This is gonna give us our Fibonacci targets. So what are our Fibonacci targets? What's our next targets here for Chainlink? Well, you can see it's about 40 bucks, about 53 bucks, and about 61 bucks. Those are our next three targets to the upside for Chainlink. But yeah, I think on the daily, we looked at this on my video today. On the daily chart, I forget how I had it drawn. I think I had it drawn like this. No, I had it like this. I actually had it like this. There we go. And then we have also, I believe, like a little rising wedge. So we have on the daily, you can see pretty clear. I mean, it's not perfect, but you can see on the daily we have kind of a rising wedge pattern. So we're right at the top of it right now. If we can break that, these are your next targets to the upside. And I do not think that Chainlink will hit $300 this year. That's kind of insane, right? I mean, it's another 10x, and Chainlink's really already had a great run. You got to remember, Chainlink was below $2 back in March, and now it's all the way up at 33. So, but I think Chainlink probably will top out somewhere around $100 this cycle. All right. Giano, appreciate the $5, man. That's absolutely awesome. Yeah, I mean, the effort's for you guys, and it's for me. It's honestly entertainment for me to sit here and look at charts and talk about crypto all day. I generally enjoy it. So thank you so much, man. All right, we hit that 58 likes. 100 likes is the next target, guys. That's our next Fibonacci target, is that 100. All right, so that's Link. Let's go look at Cardano. So I'm just going to go in order here that we usually do, and then we'll start getting to the smaller caps, okay? So for Cardano, looks like, I mean, you're just, you're corrected a little bit. Not like heinously. You're not like heinously correcting back to the downside. Looks like you're getting some type of support line here with your wicks. But you can see the crazy buying pressure that's coming in on this 4-hour chart on the bottom, right? Yes, it's dipping, but it doesn't look like they want it. Like whoever the market movers are don't want it to dip with these crazy wicks on the bottom. So, I mean, watch this. Watch this kind of little weird, wacky symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour. We'll keep watching this. You don't really got an edge anywhere here. So we'll keep watching it. We really will. And then on the RSI, I mean, based on your wicks, it looks like you got a little bit of divergence going on here, right? At least from this, at least from these two. Let me fix that. At least from these two wicks, you got a little bit of divergence going on. So we'll see if that plays out, and that can push you back up over this resistance for Cardano. But good stuff so far for Cardano. We're just correcting a little bit, not a big deal at all, guys. But let's go look at XLM for all you XLMers out there. Yeah, we're correcting on XLM as well. So I told you guys in yesterday's stream, probably a lot of these altcoin profits are going to start going into Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, as soon as Bitcoin can break 50K, it's going to move fast, right? And a lot of these profits that were made short term off these smaller cap altcoins, basically non-Bitcoin and Ethereum, are going to start pouring into the higher caps. Okay. But yeah, Cardano, XLM on the hourly, you might just be making kind of a bull flag here. So we'll keep watching XLM. But it looks like you just may be making a bull flag before continuing up. So it might just be a continuation pattern. Next Fibonacci's are up here. I'm going to clean up this chart a little bit. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of some of these. There we go. Let's get rid of these as well. There we go. Okay. So just watch this short-term bull flag here for XLM. All right. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's look at Algo. I know I got a ton of Algo fans. So very similar to Cardano, right? You got a clear overhead resistance here. You can see it's clear today, right? And then you can say you got some maybe horizontal support. So I'm going to go with that. So you got pretty clear, maybe slightly upward support there. EPT. So you can see you're in this short term. You can call it descending triangle. You can call it ascending triangle. Yeah, I mean, don't really got anything on the 4 hour here to tell us that we're going anywhere short term. So we'll see if we can break this. We'll see which way this breaks. If you break up, you're probably going to retest to 164. And then if you break down, probably you probably retest the top of this, probably around 128. Right? You probably test this level here if you break down here. DeGogelo Russell. I was talking about your name yesterday. Thank you so much for the $3. I will take a look at PPT right now for you. Let's see. Switch back to the 4 hour. Yeah, so critical point for PPT. You can see it right when you open this chart. You got a clear resistance level right about here. Based on wicks. I'm gonna move it down slightly. Right there makes a lot more sense. All right. Let me just fix this so it makes sense here. All right, right there. You can see your clear resistance level there. If you can break this, you're gone. But I'm liking the higher lows as well. So you're getting squeezed in between these two trend lines. You got a clear ascending triangle here. Which way can it go? Typically, you know this is a upwards pattern here. So you take your measured move of this and you extrapolate it at your breakout point. Gives you a measured move of $2.80, which matches up perfectly with the top of this wick here. So we'll mark that. That's our target if we break to the upside. If we break down, you probably retest. You probably definitely retest this area here, right there. Your old resistance. Okay? That's PPT.
Hi, will you check out 1 inch?
Thank you for the $5, Elias. I will take out, let's go check out 1 inch. See if anything's changed on it today since yesterday. Yeah, you're still range bound, man. Still range bound between this top bound and this bottom bound. So, I mean, I do like, I mean, I think we talked about this yesterday too. I do like that you flipped this old resistance from all back here, and now you flipped it as support, at least in the short term. But, you know, until you break out of this range, there's really not much to talk about here. I mean, you've been in this range for over 2 weeks now, just pretty much going sideways here. But I do like the resistance into support flip. That should eventually push you up to the upside. All right, so we'll wait. We don't really got anything on the 4 hour divergence. On the daily, we don't really got anything as of yet. Yeah, nothing on the daily. So we'll keep looking at this. Trying to see if we got any type of divergence I can give you. There's nothing there, man. So we're just going range bound. Wish I had a different answer for you, but until we break one of these two ranges, that's what we're looking at here. Chimalo, thank you for the $5, man. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I generally can sit here, like I say, every stream, I can generally sit here all day and talk to you guys. So tons of you guys have the same passion for crypto that I do. So it's awesome that you guys come in the stream every single day. So let's break that 100 like level, guys. We can easily smash that like button, right? Save one of the likes that you leave on Instagram for me today, okay? But let's get back to the chat here. Let's go look at XRP. Let's get XRP out of the way here. So yeah, you broke out of your wedge. You broke out of your, not wedge, your rising channel. And now you back tested it twice. Fix that there. There we go. All right. So you broke out of your rising channel. You back tested it twice now. You're still waiting on your measure move here, which is all the way up here at 75 cents for XRP. But right now you're just kind of oscillating. Not really much going on here. Kind of just going sideways. Don't really got a pattern going on just yet, so wait and see there. Wait and see there. So what I do like here is you got a little, you got, whether you do candle bodies or your wicks, you do have a little bullish divergence on the hourly here for XRP. You can see lower lows on RSI, higher lows in price action, whether you take it from the wicks or the candle bodies, either way. So that is pushing you up here, and it should push you up further. But we'll wait to see for confirmation. Did we have it on the 4 hour as well? Yep, we have the same thing on the 4 hour. You see right there. Lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action. That should push you up here. But we'll wait to see what happens for XRP. Okay, guys? I'm seeing something here. Make sure I don't miss any of these. Did I do King Kong? So Kang's Yong said, can you give Neo a look? It low-key ran up. Well, the way you're saying it, I don't think it low-key ran up. I think it high-key ran up. Who came up with the saying low-key, by the way? Like, because most things, when people are like, oh, it's low-key this, it's usually not low-key, right? It's usually high-key from my experience. But let's go check out Neo. Yeah, I mean, this thing high-key ran up. But you can see it's at a big resistance right now, which is your old support before you dipped in the old bear markets. You can see you got supported on it once, twice, 3 times before dipping down below it. So this could be a major resistance here, but it looks like you want to break it already. So your next resistance on this, really from where you are right now, is up here, like right that area, somewhere right there is 78.50. You can see straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So if you can get a nice daily close above this old resistance here, you're probably eventually going up to 78.50. Not many resistances left on this coin. So good stuff here. The 4 hour, see if you're in any type of pattern here. Looks like you were on the 4 hour. It looks like you were in on, I guess, some type of a little bit of a wedge. Maybe you're in a wedge. This was your back test, and now you're continuing up. Could also be like something like this, where you're maybe just in a channel. I think I like that better. It's a little awkward, right? You kind of blast it above it a little bit, but maybe you're in some kind of channel on the 4 hour. So we'll keep looking at this, but you should eventually, if you can break this with a convincing daily close, you should be going up to 78.50. All right. All right, so what do we got left here? Let me make sure I caught up on all the super chats, and then I will get back to the chat. QM, say good job, you're killing it. Uniswap, please. Thank you so much for the kind words. I see you in here every day, QM, so appreciate it. Let's see.
Good job, you killing it. Uniswap, please.
So, we talked about last time. So you were in, I'm going to get rid of this trend line. Hold on. So you double bottomed and you had the support and you broke your previous high. Now, is this just a back test of that? Who knows? I mean, this is really weird price action. You can see how weird this price action is for Uni in the short term. What you could be doing here, right? And I'm gonna say this now, so if it does happen, I can say that I told you, right? What you could be doing here is, let me see. So if this rounds out again, so say if this starts to round out again like this, right? What you could be doing here is just making one big inverse head and shoulders, right? With your left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder, with the neckline being this horizontal line, okay? So you could be doing that. Or this being your shoulder, right? Either one. But we'll wait and see if that happens. I'm going to keep it like that. So if we do get a bounce right here, that could be a good play. And you also, on the 4 hour, your two last swing lows on the 4 hour, you can see lower lows on the RSI. And what are you getting? Higher lows in price action, your classic bullish divergence. Okay? We'll plot it right here. So if that plays out, bam, you got your little inverse head and shoulders going on. All right, guys, that's our 100 likes. 150 is our next target for likes. Can we blast through the all-time high with likes in today's stream? I think we can easily do it. All right, so we caught up with the super chats. Let's start looking at the chat. So I'm seeing a lot of Trons in the chat. Let's look at Tron. So bam, you guys know we hit our measured move. Measured move was 58, was 5.8 cents. We went up to about 6.1 cents. Perfect. So what's next? It's doing another one of these kind of like a lot of these altcoins are doing the very similar, just sideways, little weird sideways price action. So this isn't really a pattern or anything. 4 hour, I'm thinking you might have some. Yeah, so on the 4 hour on Tron as well, you got your bullish divergence on Tron, whether you take it from the wicks or the candles. I'm going to show you guys the candles or the wicks. You're getting, lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action. That should push you up to the upside. So we'll see if that happens. Do I have the targets drawn? Yeah, so your next target here is 6.7 cents for Tron. That's your Fibonacci target. Okay. But good stuff on Tron. Tron's absolutely killing it. Is Bitcoin making any moves? Bitcoin is breaking 49K right now, guys. Can we break it for good? Let's go check out Bitcoin real quick, and then I'll get back to the chat. But I do not want to miss a Bitcoin pump. So we're 49,067. Can we get to 50,000 on stream today? That's all I'm hoping for, right? I'll take 50K. If we pass 50K, specifically this 50,055 level, we're about to explode to the upside. Next target after that is around 56K, which is your measured move of your giant symmetrical triangle down here. Okay? But Bitcoin's looking good, 49,070. Come on, BTC. Let's get it. Is ETH moving up too? Let's go see if ETH is moving up. Yeah, 1824. So ETH is starting to get a bounce too. So looking good right now. Let's see if we can continue this bounce to the upside. All right. Let's go check out Elrond. I know I get a lot of requests for Elrond for whatever reason in the chat. So let's go check it out. Switch to the hourly. Okay. So you got on the hourly pretty clear resistance line going on here. So, I mean, if you could break this resistance line, you're probably going back up to at least retest here, right? At least retest 206 if you can back above here. You're showing a little bit of, yeah. So you got a little bit, if I could scroll over so you guys can see it, you got a little bit of hidden bullish divergence, guys. Look at this. Lower lows on price action, higher lows on the RSI, your hidden bullish divergence. This is stronger than regular divergence. So in theory, it already played out a little bit, but this should push you up here. Keyword is should. But that's your EGLD. You want to break this resistance line.
Thoughts on XLM dip today and overall?
Thank you so much, Josh, for the €2 super chat. Thanks for joining from us over here from Europe. Love all my Europeans on the stream. Let's go check out XLM. So we just talked about XLM on the hourly, also on the 4 hour, but on the hourly too. You're in this little bull flag. So if this bull flag was to play out, you would take your flagpole, which I'm going to take is there. You extrapolate it from your breakout point. Let's say we break out somewhere around there. Your measure move target of that is 67 cents, and then your next Fibonacci target is 74.6 cents. So we'll keep watching this for XLM. If you dump back down for whatever reason, your downside target is probably this level here. I'm going to mark. You're probably just going to retest these old resistances and try to flip them as support. Okay, that's XLM. But watch this little mini bull flag that's forming. Let me catch up on some of these guys. So we had XLM. Now I'm seeing Harmony 1. All right. I get a lot of Harmony 1 too. Is it you that does it every time, Gerald? I'm not sure, but I feel like I get a lot of Harmony 1 requests. 4 hour. So we talked about this. Let me zoom out a little bit. So yeah, so we talked about this. You're in price discovery as of now, right? You looks like you're breaking your previous highs back here, right? You can see the green dotted line. It's kind of hard to see, but that's our current price action. We're above our previous all-time high over there. So what do we do next? Well, you can't really do much. All you can really do is look at your Fibonacci. So I took it from this swing low to this swing low, right?
Cheers,
there.
And I am UK, not Europe. Careful now, winking face.
So you broke your 1.618, you broke your 2.618, and you wicked. You can see you wicked straight up and got rejected right off that 3.618. So those are your next two targets. You're back to your 3.618 and back to your 4.236. So 3.9 cents, or right about 4 cents, and 4.5 cents. Those are your next two targets. Your last two targets really on your last swing high to swing low. Once we break those, we can look at our true fibs from our like previous all-time high to our March crash. But first, we're going to start with these, okay? These are a little bit more accurate because, as we know, the March crash was a little unpredicted and can't really be used for a lot of technical analysis stuff. So we're gonna start with these fibs, okay? But that's Harmony 1. Short-term analysis, not much to do. Okay, you're parabolic right now. But actually, if I do look at this, it already played out. It already played out. So if you looked at this earlier, could have seen you had bullish divergence on the hourly. Yeah, it's just on the hourly. Anyways, let's jump back into the chat here. Josh said, cheers, bro, and I'm from UK, not Europe. My bad, dude. My bad. Not sure what I'm not really sure what the difference is. I apologize, but I dig your guys' accents over there in the UK. I definitely dig them. From people, I always wondered this question. I'm going to ask the chat right now. People that live in another country besides the US, do us US people have accents? Because I feel like we don't. I feel like we're just like, we don't have any crazy like UK accent or Australian accent or stuff like that. But maybe that's just me talking. Maybe you guys from the UK might not think you have accents, but I don't know, guys. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you think about that. Let's see. Let's go check out BTC again real quick. Is BTC doing anything? Nope. You're back down below 49K. So, I mean, it keeps going above 49K, getting to like 49,100, and then dump it back down to 48,900. So it's oscillating between just those two levels. On the hourly, it's even more obvious. You've been going sideways since 2 o'clock day. Not actually. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Then on Ethereum, 1824. So you're still just chilling on Ethereum. Yeah, so Americans do have a little sound differently. All right. I'll take it. All I want in life is an accent. All I want someone is to say to me, you got a cool accent. Never had anyone tell me that there before. I don't even have the typical Boston accent, even though I've lived near Boston for my whole life. I don't have it. At least I don't feel like I do. I don't say cause or anything like that, right? Thank you guys for the 311 people in here. Let's keep spamming that like button. We're almost at 150. And then our next goal is 200 likes. All right? We can easily kill that. We're only a half an hour into the stream. And we're already at 150 likes. So we can kill that 200 likes. All right. Let's go get Dogecoin over with, all right? Let's go get the meme coin over with. So what were we talking about? So yesterday we talked about it keeps making this downwards resistances, keeps breaking them back to the upside. Now, what is it doing now? Hard to say. I mean, it looks like it's in a little bit of a falling wedge, right? You can see the clear falling wedge here if you cut off this wick down here, and you're getting a bounce right here. So that would make perfect sense as the support. Maybe a little bit more up like this. Yeah, there we go. So you want to get support here and break back up to the upside. On the 4 hour, you got no edge. Switch to the hourly. Actually, I'm going to fix this. This would probably make more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. yeah, you got no edge on the hourly as well. You did just get really undersold on the hourly, but now you're back up. But we'll keep watching this. We'll keep watching this. I'm hoping this is just kind of a little bull flag. All right. I'm seeing a lot of algo. We'll check out algo. I did algo earlier in the stream. So algo, it looks like it wants to pump out of this triangle. So you see we're pretty clear descending triangle, symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it. It looks like it wants to peak up and continue its run. So you're going to your next target 164 after that. But if you do break this resistance, you're at least going up here, right? 188. And then you got your measured move of this triangle from top to bottom, extrapolated. If you break out here, your next measured move here is all the way up here.
I wish you were my neighbor so we could smoke a bowl in HODA.
I'll read that in a second, man. Your next target here is about $2, all right? And then 217 and 251 are your next Fibonacci targets. But it looks like it could want to break out of this symmetrical triangle right now for algo. But let me go read that super chat. I heard smoke a butt, so. Oh, smoke a bowl. Squiggy Swiggin. I wish you were my neighbor so we could smoke a bowl and hodl Doge. Yeah, man. That's life. That is life. But I actually do hold some Doge. Not because I necessarily believe in it long term, just for the memes, right? Back when Doge was the meme, like the center of all memes in crypto, I did buy some. But it was with money that I could afford to lose, and I'm not typically worried about. So, but yeah, that's it for algo. Algo looking like it wants to break out right now. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate the $20 though, man. That's cool, sweetie. I do. When this whole craziness is done going on in the world right now, I'm hoping that the people that, I mean, at least live near me, we can do like some type of meetup or something. Would be pretty cool. I've already had like 5 to 10 people that live near me, right? I live in Massachusetts in the United States. I've had like 5 or 10 people near me ask to hang out already or something, which I'd love to do some type of meetup with everyone that lives in like the surrounding states or whatever. That'd be super cool. Let me catch up on some of these. I think I just got a donation. Let me see here. Lewis donated $1. Thank you so much, dude. He said, could you give me some light on XLM and Tron? Yep, I talked about both those already, so I'm just going to give you a quick update here. But XLM on the hourly, you're in this bull flag, right? Your measure move from the bull flag is your flag pole here. You extrapolate that at your possible breakout point, right? Give you a target somewhere around 68 cents. And then your next fib target is 74.6 cents. That's XLM, right? Tron, you're getting, we talked about this, at least you did get your bullish divergence here, right? Lower lows in RSI, higher lows in price action. That's pushing you up now. That should push you up. Next target, 6.7 cents. All right. Just a quick update because I did talk about those multiple times already on stream. But I appreciate you joining,
What's the
Lewis.
next target for KNC after 250?
Digagelo Russell, once again, what's the next target for KNC after 250? Let's go look at KNC. Yes, you're talking about, I see what you're talking about here. Let me go to the 4-hour. All right. So, yeah, but it might just be probably back testing your previous old-time highs. That's what it looks like to me, but if you continue up here, like you said, we'll take a look at our fibs here. So I'm going to take from our swing high to our swing low in the bear market. your next target really here, man, is your 1.618 at $3.11. We already had that marked. And then you got your, I'll mark the 2.618 here, right there, which is $4.64. Those are your two next Fibonacci targets. This looks good. I mean, it looks like you're just, if I move this down here, it looks like you're just back testing all your resistances from back here, and you're now getting a bounce. So could just be a back test. That's super bullish. But these are your next targets up here, man. 311, 464.
Anchor USDT.
Alejandro coming in with the $5 super chat. Thank you. I'll take a look at Anchor for you. Anchor. Yeah, so we just passed our first target. We didn't pass it. We wicked above it and we got rejected. So your 2.7 was your, I'm assuming that's our Fibonacci. Let me zoom out. Yeah, so that's your 1.618 Fibonacci, right? Was the 2.2 cents, 2.7 cents, if I can read. Okay, 2.7 cents, you wicked above it. Now you're getting a little bit of rejection from it.
Can you explain why other YouTubers don't really talk about algo much? Seems like the ISNT a lot.
Yeah, 2.7. Like your next target here is 4.1 and 5.5 cents. Those are your next two targets. In the short term, not much here as far as technical analysis goes. You're just right at a resistance. So it looks like you got some type of upward resistance line going on there too, along with a little bit of a rising channel. So we'll see what happens here. You don't really, actually you do. Well, you did. I mean, it already played out, but you can see if you were looking at this coin earlier, you did have your bullish divergence on the 4-hour RSI, right? Lower lows in price and RSI, high lows in price action, you pumped. But you are getting rejected than that 1.618 Fibonacci, 2.7 cents. So this would be big. If you can break this, you also be breaking your rising channel. So big stuff here, big area. All right, let me catch up on some of these here. Max C said, can you explain why other YouTubers don't really talk about algo much? Seems like there isn't a lot of hype for what looks like a Cardano competitor. I just feel like a lot of YouTubers focus on the bigger cap altcoins. I do that as well. It's more so, so for like the bigger YouTubers, they obviously, more people care about Ethereum, more people care about Cardano, things like that. Not a lot of people care about algo. So that's why I make videos on it, because I care about algo, as I am invested in algo. As Ethereum's kind of just chilling. Just wanted to check it out real quick. But yeah, I mean, not many people talk about it. And we know on this channel, we've been talking about algo forever. So obviously this chart doesn't show the full history, but crazy stuff for algo. Obviously, if it showed the full history, right, we would have showed you the inverse head and shoulders, which started this whole run. And we've been talking about this since when I started my YouTube channel down here back in June and July of last year. And look where we are now. So good stuff going on for algo. Let's continue here. So I got Arnis Mazaronis, 50 NOK. Not sure what that currency is, man.
Would be interesting to hear your thoughts on KCS.
But he said, would be interesting to hear your thoughts on KCS, KuCoin shares. So KuCoin. Yeah, you broke your major resistance line on KuCoin, right? So starting here, look at how big this resistance was. Really, like, you got one fake out, you can see, look at how many times you hit this as resistance. You got one fake out, dump back below. It was your resistance again. And then you finally broke up above it. And that's when you really started to pump. So awesome stuff. You take your fibs of this. Your next resistance here is 1.618 fib. Right now you're stuck right at that 1 fib. 1.618 is your next target. 2.618. We'll mark some of these. So your 1.618, your 2.618, and your 3.618. We'll mark all those. Those are your next 3 targets right here. So 377, 559, 756. And then obviously after that, it's just straight up, straight down. It's probably just your all-time high, right? So good stuff there on the weekly. 4 hour, you're just consolidating here, man. You can see a pretty clear symmetrical triangle going on here. So we'll see what happens here on the 4 hour. But pretty clear symmetrical triangle. You got bullish divergence going on here, right? This whole thing actually, right? Lower lows 3 times on the RSI, higher lows 3 times on price action. So you should get a pump here based on that, okay? Let's see here.
EOS, please.
Herberto, says message retracted. So I'm going to assume that you probably put something very, very naughty in that message to get it retracted, Herberto. But I appreciate the $1.99 super chat, man. Mike said EOS. Thank you for joining the stream again, Mike. Let's go check out EOS. Then I'll get back to the chat. Trying to catch up on these as fast as I can so I can get back to talking to the chat here. But 4 hour. Are you in any type of pattern here? It doesn't really look like it. You do got at least a clear support line to me, at least. So I guess you could just be in a rising channel here. That's probably your best bet. So on the 4 hour, rising channel. And then once again, I mean, look at all these altcoins, right? They seem like they just want to push higher. Higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI. That's pushing you up. So a lot of these bullish divergences going on today for altcoins. As you can see, like in literally the last like 10 charts we looked at, all pretty similar, all have pretty much upwards consolidations or symmetrical triangles, all with bullish divergence going on. So should be good stuff for EOS in the short term. You're at a big resistance right now, though. Your previous high back here. So we'll see if you can break that. If you can break that, your next resistance based on typical support and resistance, probably you're here, right? Your support back here, resistance here, support here. So 681, if you can break this important line here that you just rejected from.
Brother, please Zill.
Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these. So, oh, wow. Okay.
Our folded hands, medium skin tone.
So one rough Rican said, my Massachusetts brother, please Zill. Got another Massachusetts in here. I swear we have about 50 people who watch the stream. They're all from Mass. It's insane how small this world is.
Sit on Livestream with this money you made me.
I'll get a strike, man. Hold on, I'll look at that in a second, dude. But let me finish up Zill here. I mean, you already hit your measure move of this. Your next Fibonacci target here, it looks like you're just first back testing your, it's probably your 2.618 fib, right? If I count 1, 2, yeah. So you're back testing your 2.618 fib. You should get a bounce here, and your next target is 18.7 cents. But you already cleared your measure move here, like we talked about this just the other day, your measure move of the symmetrical triangle at your breakout point, you broke that really convincingly, and you continued up. So awesome stuff going on here for ZIL. Remember, I made a YouTube video on ZIL today on my channel. So go check that out if you guys want to see that. But yeah, that's really it for ZIL. Let me catch up on some of these super chats here. Johnny V said CELER. I first want to say thank you so much for the $50 super chat, Squiggy Wiggins. I don't have anywhere to get a steak right now, so maybe in the next stream I'll buy a steak and eat it just for you, right on stream right here. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you're actually learning something here on stream. And I appreciate you just honestly coming out here every day and watching me, right? But yeah, let me take a look at CELER. But I seriously might buy a steak and eat it on stream in the next stream. Seriously. Also, guys, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys press that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my 2 videos or daily stream. I stream every single day at around, usually between 7:30 and 8. On the weekends, I do earlier. Usually on the weekends, I do about 4 o'clock because I do usually have some plans or something I do at night. So don't miss out on any of my streams by pressing that subscribe button, okay? Anyways. Seller Network, however you say it here. Looks like you went up to the 2.6 cent dollar mark. You came back down, back tested your, I want to say that's your, let me zoom out. Let me see where we are in the pattern here. Yeah, so let's talk about what we looked at yesterday first. You broke your big resistance line that's been holding you down since May 2019. You broke that and you're continuing up. Then these are your fibs. Right, on the daily, you wick not perfectly, but almost up to that. Your 786 fib. This is your 786, the 2.6 cent mark. So your next points is your 1 fib, which is at 4.1 cents. That's your next target if you continue up here.
Check out SNDL.
On the 4 hour, look, you pumped, you back tested, then you continued up. Back tested again, you probably just continuing up here again. You got your divergence again, right? Another coin with divergence. You can see higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI once again. So that should push you back up to the upside here. Man, these bullish divergences that are going on today are absolutely insane. So many good setups here. But at least you're probably going back up to 2.6 cents for Sealer, okay? Let me continue looking here. QM, thank you so much for the $1 sticker, man. Is that pie? What kind of pie is that? I have no idea. Some red pie? Apple pie, maybe? If it's pizza, I'll eat that. I'm trying to stay away from the sugar right now, but if it's anything else, I'll eat it. All right? Super Saiyan Senku. What a name, by the way. Right? We're Super Saiyans. I like the picture too. But he said, could you check out SNDL? I absolutely can check out SNDL if we can hit 250 likes. We got 445 people in here. We can absolutely destroy that 250 like mark, okay? But let's go look at SNDL. SNDL. It's not coming up for me, man. SNDL. Not coming up on me, man. If there's a different ticker, let me know in the chat. I'll try to see it for you. But I'm not seeing the SNDL ticker, okay? I'm going to wait for you to reply with the correct ticker, and then I will, while I'm doing that, I'm going to take a quick peek at old Bitcoin here. saying SNDL is not crypto. Yes, this is not crypto, so I normally wouldn't look at it, but I'll look at it for you, man. I will look at it for you. So on the daily, kind of a weird chart here. I mean, it looks like you just basically wicked up to your previous resistance there. So you wicked up to that. If you can break that level, next target is your next resistance up here at about 528. Okay? But you can see, I mean, obviously this is not crypto, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But you can see what kind of started it is. You got your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, you broke your neck, and that's when you really pumped, right? So technical analysis works in other markets as well, but I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But that's SNDL, all right? Let's go check out Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin doing anything right now? I think every time I say in the beginning of the stream, I hope Bitcoin does something, I jinx it every single time. I swear. Bitcoin still at 48.9.
What do you think ATH Cardano will be in 2021 and again in 2025? Go get a nice porterhouse steak. Much love from the wife and I brother.
Holy crap, man. That's absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the $250 super chat. That's insane, man. That's honestly insane. That's too much. But I definitely have to get a nice steak and eat it on stream. So, guys, next stream, I'm going to be eating a steak. All right? So, while I'm sitting here doing TA, I'm going to be eating a steak just for Squiggy. That's absolutely awesome, man. If you got your wife watching too, that's even better. It's even better. Thank you so much, man. But Juan, can you do EOS? Let's go take a look at EOS. Now I got to remember to get the steak at the grocery store. Oh, I already went to the grocery store today before I started streaming. But I got to go back now, just for Squiggy. EOS. Let me search back to crypto here. Yeah, so EOS, you're still just in your rising channel. And you got rejected off of your, I think this is a fib. Let me just zoom out here. So you're getting rejected, actually no, it's your previous local high here. So you're getting rejected off that previous local high. And, bitch at the hourly. So we'll wait to see what happens here. You did have your hourly bullish divergence, right? Higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI. That's pushing you up just like a lot of altcoins that we talked about today. I wouldn't, yeah, it's on the 4 hour too. So this could be big. It's on the 4 hour and on the hourly. So EOS could continue up. Its next target, you look up here, 681. That's your last local, that's your last kind of support and resistances back here, right? And over here. Good stuff though. I'm still like in awe of me having to eat a steak next stream. But just a reminder, guys, don't be spamming the chat. If you spam the chat, I will not look at your coin, right? If you spam, and you probably will get a ban at some point. I don't want to ban anyone, right? I'm a pretty patient, easygoing guy, generally, even in real life. But don't spam the chat, okay? Let's see here. Is Algo making some moves? Let's go check out Algo. It was about to make a move earlier. Let's go check it on the hourly here. Yeah, but it looks like it got rejected at this top here, at least momentarily. So you can see the wick. Last time we looked at it, we were above this last triangle. So I mean, you break out of this triangle, your measure move up is all the way up here towards 198, or like the $2. We're gonna call it the $2 psychological level. But yeah, I mean, it is possible you can maybe come back down and retest the bottom of this again. Definitely. But you don't really get the same type of edge on algo that you did on other coins. So we'll wait to see what happens for algo.
Please look at Dash and SXP.
So Manpreet Singh, thank you so much for the $40. I don't know what that currency is, so I'm not even gonna try. But thank you so much for the 40 of whatever that is. Always appreciated. And we do one suggestion per super chat, man. So I'm just gonna look at your first one, which is Dash here. I gotta be fair to everyone, or at least if I let everyone do multiple in a super chat, I'm not gonna be able to keep up, and it's just not gonna be a fun time for me. So one coin per super chat, okay, guys? So I'll look at Dash. First, let's zoom out. Let's see what we got on the long-term time frames here. So on Dash, he got rejected at a big resistance. Got rejected at a big resistance, actually, right here. So you can see you wicked up to this resistance, right? This was your support back here, back in 2018. Resistance back here in 2018. So, and support all throughout here. So pretty big line there. So that's where you got to break on the daily. After that, I mean, you don't really got anything until maybe this high here, where you got resistance, support. So that could be your next level. There is 408. And then if we zoom in on the hourly, looks like you're just consolidating right under resistance, which is bullish. And we'll wait to see. I mean, it looks like you might have broken out of some type of horizontal resistance, back tested it and continuing up. But I mean, so far this is not that convincing of a pump up. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. You could just be making some bigger pattern that's not really like formed yet. But we'll keep this like this, see if this has any significance. This is just on the hourly, so we usually don't take a lot away from the hourly, but we'll keep that up here. All right, guys, let's get to 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. The 300 likes is our 2.618 Fibonacci, if you want to put it in crypto terms, okay? Let's see, Dash. So Algo Wave, thank you so much for the $1 banana again. I'm always seeing you there with the bananas, man. Always with the bananas. I'm going to assume it's because you call yourself Algo Ape, so you're always stickering the bananas. I'm going to assume that's what it is. Juan, TRX. Let's look at Tron for TRX. Let's look at, for Juan, TRX, if I could talk. Here we go. So yeah, we've been talking about Tron. This should continue up. This should continue up. Why should it continue up? Higher lows in price action on your candles and on your wicks. Lower lows on the RSI. That's pushing you up. If you can break, really, I mean, you got a little bit of resistance here on the hourly, right there. If you can get back above that level, you're probably gone again. We can see we hit our measure move perfectly out of this long-term symmetrical triangle. This blue line here is our measure move. We literally hit that perfectly. You can see that. We should have continued price action here. And your next target here is all the way up here at 6.7 cents. And then we'll look further if we get to that point. But, man, it's looking really good for Tron. Seriously, really good for Tron. You can see you're in price discovery now on this chart, so good stuff for Tron. 296 likes, guys. Only need 4 more likes for 300. Let's kill that. Let's absolutely destroy those likes. Let's see. Let me make sure I just got everyone. I don't want to miss anyone, obviously. Got Juan, I got Algo, Karif. Okay, I think we're caught up on all the super chats. So let us get back into the chat here. So what I meant, so Unidriver said, when you mentioned not getting the same type of edge on algo as other coins, what does that mean? So basically on these other coins, like we just kind of looked at for Tron, you can see what I mean by edge is when you get these lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action, that gives you something called a divergence, right? I'm not gonna, wow, it's really hard to type on TradingView like that. I was trying to write out divergence for you, but I'm not gonna do that. But that's gonna give you what's called divergence, which shows that sellers are getting exhausted at the bottom of a range and should push you back up, right? And algo, if we go back to algo, we aren't getting that type of edge. So you can see here on your candle bodies, you're at pretty much the same point and lower lows in the RSI, but you aren't getting higher highs in price action. You are on the wicks, but I like to see it on the wicks and the candle bodies to confirm it. Okay, that's all that means. Oh, Squiggy, please reread my 200. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't even know you put it. I think I was so mesmerized at that I didn't even see that you put ADA in there. Let me go back up. But I believe you. Did you say?
Please reread my 200.
Okay, yeah. So you did ask me to. I think I just read the second part. I read the porterhouse steak part. I read the wife part. I didn't read the Cardano part. My bad, dude. I think I was just so mesmerized at that amount that I was like, holy shit. But yeah, let's go look at Cardano for Squiggy here. So you're asking pretty much what my long-term targets are for Cardano. Well, I guess our best guess that we can say something like that is, just to bring this out, swing high, swing low. So we got all our Fibonacci's. We hit all our Fibonacci. So what do we really have to go off of? We don't really got much to go off of, honestly. So it's hard on an asset like this that hasn't really been through a bull market before. It's hard to make a educated guess on where it's going to go next. But based on where Bitcoin and Ethereum are in their cycles relative to their past cycles, I'm expecting Ethereum to at least do another 10x, right? So it's Ethereum, I think, is going to be somewhere between 15 and 20K. So just to do an exercise right now, if let's say Cardano did a 10x from where it is right now, just to keep pace with Ethereum. Let's see where that would put us. So from here, let's go up 1,000x, 1,000 times, right? Probably somewhere around, probably around 950. We'll call it $10. All right. But it's, like I said, it's tough to do TA in the long term like this when you don't really have any type of anything to look at from the past cycle, and you really only have one swing high to one swing low in your Fibonacci's. You're already breaking all those. Crypto is a different animal, right? So in other asset classes, it's easy because you don't really get this parabolic, but in crypto, you can go to insanely high levels. So that's why the Fibonacci was made, right? For typical commodities, typical stocks that don't 10x in a year, right? But crypto, we don't have anything up here. So it's an educated guess. I'm gonna base it based off where I think Ethereum is gonna be and where it is now. Okay. And then you said 2025. I mean, so I mean, it's tough to say, man. I'm not the one that wants to make like really crazy guesses like this, but say it does go up to $10 this cycle, right? Somewhere around $10. And then we pull back to, let's say $1, right? I mean, after that, you'd probably be looking maybe 50, 60 bucks in the next cycle, right? Just to give you some type of crazy prediction, but don't take these for financial advice. Obviously, do your own research. But I see Cardano going up with a similar amount to Ethereum, so probably around 10 bucks, my guess. Okay. Sorry, I missed the Cardano thing in your super chat, which is absolutely insane. I'm still mesmerized by the amount, man. I actually will go buy a super expensive steak at the grocery store tomorrow and put it on the next stream. So Ginger Morvin said, is there another crazy awesome coin like Tron to get in on zero, whatever, like I did TRX in the beginning? I mean, the one that I think is kind of lagging behind the market right now, right? I used to be a big fan of it. It's taken off now. It might be a little too late now, but if you bought Tezos somewhere down in this area, that was a really good buy. Super undervalued based on other assets, but that would have been a good buy if you bought Tezos somewhere down in this area. Would have had this massive dump. Now it's already taken off, obviously. So, but that was a good bet. But I don't really look at too many small cap altcoins myself, so I'm not going to give you an uneducated guess there, right? So basically, the coins that I'm invested in are the coins that I talk about every day and make videos every day on my YouTube channel about, right? I'm not going to come on here and talk about something that I'm not passionate in. The coins that I talk about on my channel are coins that I'm invested in and I have invested in of. So just always know that when you're watching my channel. Is BTC doing anything? Let's go check out Bitcoin. All right, guys. I think I jinxed us again because we're getting no price action. We were getting price action. Now we're not. So 48,926. It just oscillating between 48,900 and 49,100. It's literally like a ping pong ball right now. Insane.
Can you take a look at VTHO?
So Arth Patel, will you look at VTHO? Let's go look at VTHO. Man. So on this one, if you continue up here, you really want to break this this level here, 7.5 tenths of a cent. And then if you continue up, obviously your first target is the 8.7 tenths of a cent. But yeah, I mean, that's really all you got here. I mean, you got a clear resistance here. You don't got much of a pattern really playing out. You might have had, let me see if this, yes, you might have a falling wedge that's breaking up to the upside now. So your target on this falling wedge is 8.7 right here, this number. I don't know how to say that, but that number right there, that's your next target. That's your ultimate target, right? When you break out of horizontal resistance like that. So good stuff there on VTHO. Good breakout. So we got 500 viewers in here. That is the all-time high. We got 334 likes. I think 362 likes was our all-time high for likes on a stream. So if we can keep killing that button, and also anyone who's new in here, there's probably hundreds of you that are new to the channel right now. Don't forget to press the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my streams. I stream every single night and make 2 videos every single day. So don't miss out on any of my content. And guys, if you guys are actually already subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys are smacking that alert button that's right next to the subscribe button. So you get that little red alert box up top that alerts you when you upload, because there's been some rumblings of, you guys know, last year, if you were in the crypto space, YouTube I'm going to call it blackballing some crypto YouTubers, not showing their videos and their subscribers feeds whatsoever. So if you don't want to miss any of my content, make sure you press that alert box as well, okay? So let's get back into the, let's go check out VeChain. I'm seeing a lot of VeChain in the chat. So what do we got here on VeChain? Do we got anything interesting going on here? Let's go check it out. Why can I move here? Let me get rid of that. There we go. All right. So on VeChain, looks like on the super short-term time frame, you got a little bit of a resistance. It's probably like that, and then you got, yeah, so you're in kind of a falling channel for VeChain as well. So pretty similar to the coin we just looked at. If you can break it back above this, first target 7.1 cents and 9.8 cents are your next two targets for VeChain. And those are from your Fibonacci extensions, okay? So good stuff going on VeChain. We'll keep looking at this this falling channel here. All right. Let's see. Mohammed, I'm gonna have to ban you, Mohammed. We don't spam the chat. So I'm not going to talk about your coin if you spam the chat, all right? So I'm going to time you out. Don't spam the chat, man, okay? Let's see. All right, I just timed out Mohammed, so he should be gone, guys. He should be gone at least temporarily. If he comes back, he's gonna get the ban hammer. Is what it is. Let's see. Let's go look at Polka. We haven't looked at Polka yet today. Dot. Here we go. All right. So Polkadot broke out of your rising wedge. It looks like you're coming back down to back test it for a second time, which could be a bullish sign. You can see your rising wedge here. You came back down, back tested it twice now. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, you might just be bull flagging on this too, which is exactly like the two coins we just talked about. The bull flag you got here is pretty similar, right? You can see it's pretty obvious. So in something like this, you would take your flagpole, right? Which is probably this whole thing here. Extrapolate it at your breakout point. Let's say we break out somewhere down there. Your measure move out of this is 33.50. But obviously you got your first fib here at 31.45, which will probably be a little bit of resistance. Then your next fib at 34.39. And let's go look at Bitcoin Cash. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash keeps going, man. Bitcoin Cash, the fake Bitcoin, is gone, right? Let's look at what our next targets are for it, right? Just because if it wants to keep going, I guess it's going to keep going. Next Fibonacci target here is your 1.618, 787, and then 1048. Those are your next two targets. You can't really do TA on a coin that's broken out like this, but those are your next two targets. 4 hour, you got nothing, whatever. who knows? But those are your next two targets on Bitcoin Cash. All right, guys. All right, let's go look at Reef. I keep getting Reef, but we know what Reef is going on. So those are your Fibonacci's, right? I'm gonna delete that. You can see once you broke this resistance, right? 1, 2, 3. You broke it. Now you're back testing it twice. You're back testing it twice, and you're also getting some downwards. Some downwards resistance. If I can get that tool, there we go. Some downwards resistance going on. So maybe even something like that. I'm going to keep it at the wicks for now, but looks like you might just maybe making a triangle right above old resistance, which is bullish. But yeah, I mean, after you break that, you're pretty much in price discovery. Guess we can look at our fibs, swing high, swing low. 1.618 is at 6.4 cents. So I'll mark that, 6.4 cents. And then your next one is your 2.618. Okay, which is 10.2 cents. All right, guys, we're at 373 likes. Let's get to 500 likes. 500 likes is all we need on this beautiful Sunday. Just kidding, it's not a beautiful Sunday. It's also going to snow literally all week next week where I live, okay? Literally the entire week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, like Saturday. Like the past 3 weeks have been absolutely insane for snow. Probably gotten about 30 inches of snow in the past 2 weeks. All right. You really love ADA and ALG. We all love Cardano in here. We all love Cardano. BTC is pumping. Gianni, I think you said this last time, man. It better actually be pumping. There we go. There we go, chat. 49,120. Can Bitcoin break 50K in the stream today? It's already went up to this point once in the stream. It was like right in the beginning. There we go. 49,130. There we go, guys. Can this push Bitcoin out of this rising wedge? Obviously, we have the $50,000 psychological level coming up. But after that, it's right about 56K. I'm going to mark that. I'm not going to do it exactly, but that's our measured move here of our rising wedge and also our big symmetrical triangle. Okay? But BTC, 49,165. Is Ethereum making moves as well? Let's go check out Ethereum. 1,829. So Ethereum's still just kind of chilling. Still just kind of waiting on what Bitcoin does. We all know if we've been in the market long enough, Ethereum just likes to follow Bitcoin. So we're going to wait to see what Bitcoin does in the short term here. All right. But 49,162, we're getting there, right? So, and for all you guys that hold altcoins, you want to see Bitcoin go up as well, right? So obviously I hold a lot of Bitcoin, but even if you hold altcoins, you want to see Bitcoin go up because that's going to pull all the other altcoins up with it. As soon as Bitcoin stops this bull trend and goes down at any point, that's when the altcoins are gonna fall too. So from the macro sense of it, you want Bitcoin to go up as well. All right, 49,147. Looks like we're chilling there for a while. So let's get back to the chat. I'm going to set alert on my phone here. Ban hammer. Who do I gotta ban? I gotta start getting some mods in the chat too. I've been slacking on that, but I'm gonna probably pick 4 or 5 people out of the chat that want to be mods at some point, and make you guys mods so you can ban hammer people and stuff. And it's just gonna be the people that I know have been here in my streams, at least since I started streaming. There's like 20 of you guys that I can recognize your names, yeah, I'll start picking out some mods relatively soon. Yeah, Muhammad, don't spam the chat, man. Like I said, I'm a generally easygoing person, but so as long as you're not spamming, I don't care what you put in the chat, man. But just don't spam, all right? Just makes the experience for everyone else not as good, right? We had the 536 people in here. Absolutely insane support. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, just press that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my 2 videos or live streams every single day, okay? But yeah, Bitcoin's making moves. 49,200. Can we get back to above this wedge? Can we get to 50K on the stream? I think it wants to do it. It wants to do it. But we'll keep watching that, guys. I'm seeing Doge making moves. Yeah, Doge is just still chilling. You're kind of just in this falling wedge for Doge. So we'll keep watching Doge. We're not going to spend too much time on that, though. Let's go back to Bitcoin. 49,230. We're at the highs of the stream so far. Which are the hourly. All right. Alex Wells, I love Bitcoin and Cardano. Me as well, dude. Me as well. Drake Dawn, you think they are shorting the prices? No, no one's shorting right now. If you are shorting right now, this is probably the dumbest area to short. Okay? Considering we just had the biggest dump we've had in this bull market yet, right? From this swing high to this swing low. 31% correction, which is very normal in a bull market, right? And they only happen like every month or so. So it's not likely you get another major pullback from where you are right now. So if you are shorting, probably not a good area to short. Just my opinion, though. Do whatever you want to do. Not financial advice. I personally would never short any crypto in a bull market because we've seen that these altcoins can be have terrible technicals and go up and pump 200% the next day. We've seen it time and time again. So shorting any crypto in a bull market is just asking to lose money, in my opinion. Yeah, you might win 1 or 2 trades, but over the long term, not good to short. In a bull market. In a bear market, all right, maybe you can get away with it, but not in a bull market. Alex Wells, I think when Bitcoin hits 50K, we'll see a big correction. Nah, I don't think we'll see a big correction. We like I said, we've just had our big correction. We just had a 30% dip. So if you didn't buy down here when we had this dip, well, you missed that dip. That was the buying opportunity. Now everyone, we're getting close to the psychological 50K level. Maybe we see some type of, we probably go up to 50K. Maybe we go up to 50K and we dip back down here for whatever level. Maybe we come back down to 45K and then continue up. But I would like to just see us tap 50K just to see what happens. But a pullback of some kind is definitely going to happen. Now I think we're going to a huge pullback, a 30-40% pullback if we hit 50K. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. No, I am not on Telegram yet. I'm in the process of making a Telegram for you guys. Just want to get a couple of the kinks straightened away. I know it doesn't seem like it's that hard of a thing to make, but I want to make sure we're doing it on the right platform and we have the right tools to make it a successful chat. Okay, so that's coming on. It's not just going to be a chat. It's going to be more of an all-inclusive thing. Maybe have some private content, you know, and a bunch of different stuff. But I'm working on something. Trust me, guys. Probably coming out within the next couple weeks. Okay. All right. Mohammed Shakil said it's 4 a.m. in India and I'm watching your live. Yeah, man. Crypto is life. When crypto is in a bull market, it's really, you might not even be doing anything, but watching the charts is like a full-time job. I think I look at charts, I mean, between making my videos every day, live streaming every day, and then just looking at charts just to find my own like kind of buys and setups and stuff. I'm probably looking at charts for 5-6 hours a day, right? Every day. So you take your 7 weeks, 6 hours, that's 42 hours a week. I'm probably staring at charts. It's crazy. Marcus Glazer, thank you so much for the was it euros or USD? It was $2 USD. TA on file or LRC. I know it's one per chat. I'll take a look at your first one in there. Filecoin.
On filler LRC, I know it's one per chat.
Okay, so you wicked up to this general level twice, and you're getting pulled back now. That's on the 1 hour, right? So we looked at this yesterday, actually. So we talked about if you break this resistance, you're going back up to retest your wick, and we did exactly that. We did exactly that. Now, what's your next level? If you can get a pump, if you can get a nice support here and continue up, whether you eventually maybe you come back down, back test this and continue up, well, your next resistance level is up here at 62.17. 62.17 is your next resistance. And you don't really got much, and that's really just your candle closes here, right? You can see. So you don't really got much up here. You got your candle, your 2 daily candles over there, and then you got your giant wick all the way up here at 429, but we're not going to count that, okay? But that's Filecoin. Just watch for it is possible you come back down and retest this. Your old resistance is new support because you didn't fully come back down and do it here. So it is possible you still come back down, okay?
AJ, etc. is toying with me. Predictions for week.
Justin, thank you so much for the $2. He said ETC is toying with me. Predictions for week. ETC. Let me look at the general trend first. Let me zoom out. So you wicked off, it looks like, pretty big resistance area. So you wicked off this general area where you had resistance all throughout 2018, resistance throughout 2017. So that's a pretty big area. But I mean, the time to buy this was down here, obviously not up here. But your next resistance really, if you continue up, and when something's this parabolic, it's either you come back down and retest this area right here as support, right, your previous local high, or you continue the pump and your next target, just based on closes, is somewhere around this area right here. You can see we've had multiple peaks here, one here, one here, one here, one here. That's your next resistance. So up towards 24.36. But it also is possible you can dump back down here and retest here if all coins start seeing sell-offs. Okay? So that's ETC. See if you have any setup here in the hourly. You don't really got to set up on the hourly, so you're just flagging out on the hourlies too. So, I mean, I'll mark this for you just so we can look at this in future streams, see if it played out, but you're probably just flagging out here on the hourly, so we'll keep an eye on that. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. Let me make sure I caught up here. We got 562 people in here. Absolutely insane. We're at 424 likes. All-time high for both. Can we get to 450 likes? 450 likes. That would be absolutely insane, guys. And like I said, I will be eating a steak on stream. So tomorrow, I probably won't be. I'll be making my 2 videos tomorrow, but I probably won't be streaming. I have a men's basketball game that I'm going to be playing at 8 p.m. Of course, usually my games are earlier, but it's at 8 p.m. I just got a text about it, so I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. But on Tuesday, right, I will be eating an expensive steak on stream because of the $250 super chat today. Okay? By Squiggy. By Mr. Squiggy Wiggins, I will be eating a steak on stream on Tuesday, okay? So book it. I'm going to be going to the grocery store during my break at work on Tuesday, getting that steak, and then literally eating the entire thing on stream, okay? Squiggy said, hold on, let me, you guys can hear it in the chat, but
Ethereum will appreciate the ATH white paper on Ethereum. So what about Microsoft investing in Cosmos?
Squiggy, the support that you're giving me today is absolutely insane, dude. Absolutely insane. He said people who understand blockchain and Ethereum will appreciate Cardano white paper on Ethereum. So what about Microsoft investing in Cosmos? Did Microsoft invest in Cosmos? Is that an actual true story? Yeah, but man, I'm a huge believer in Cardano. Let me just look it up right now. Did Microsoft invest in Cosmos? Is this true news? Not seeing any news on it, but yeah, man. I mean, anyone who's a believer in Ethereum should also be a believer in Cardano. I mean, they do relatively similar things, right? And that's why when you asked me what the price prediction of Ethereum, of what Cardano will be at the end of this year, I looked at Ethereum because I think they'll have very similar bull runs. Like if Ethereum goes to 15, 20K this year, Cardano is probably going to do another 10x from where it is now, probably around $10. So a lot of people sleeping on Cardano. We know we've been talking about Cardano forever in this channel, right? Since we started making videos on this channel, we've been talking about Cardano even before the last couple weeks where I had this major pump. I was talking about it before I had a major pump, right? And fortunately, people don't want to buy until it starts going up. But yeah. But I didn't see anything about Microsoft investing in Cosmos, Squiggy. But if they did, that's huge news, man. Because Microsoft, even if it's not right into Bitcoin, right? Even if it's into anything, a huge company like Microsoft investing in cryptocurrency market is just huge. We want to see more of these big firms investing in crypto. We already saw Tesla. We've seen PayPal do their integration, right? So if Microsoft is getting it as well, it's only a matter of time before we start seeing the Amazons and the Facebooks and Instagram's already part of it, but the Googles. We start seeing these big, giant, huge industries dumping money into crypto. In Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular, right? So thank you so much for the $50 super chat, man. The support you're giving me on stream is absolutely crazy. I'm literally going to be going to the grocery store, buying the most expensive steak they have, and eating it on stream on Tuesday, right? So book it. Anyone in the chat today, make sure you guys join the stream, probably around 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. I'm going to be grubbing out on a giant steak. Let's see what else we got. Is Bitcoin still pumping right now? Let's go check out Bitcoin. So nope, it's back down below 49,200. So it was nice while it lasted. Hopefully we can get some continued price action here. I mean, but it's still at 49,180. But it's almost time to bust out that stick again. Let Bitcoin do something. You guys know the meme. You guys know that meme. $25 likes away from 500 likes. Can we do that? So for all you guys who are new to the channel, I'm going to say it again. All the Instagram chicks that you double tap all their pictures on Instagram all day, you know, be nice. Give me one of those likes. Just give me one of those likes. That's all I'm asking for. You can like all the other girls on Instagram. I have no problem with it. Do whatever you want to do in your spare time. But while you're watching the stream, just give me one like, all right? So I got Super Saiyan. I said I have 4K invested into Bitcoin. Don't be telling people how much you have in your holdings, Super Saiyan. Just a quick little tip for any guys that are new into crypto. At an average cost of $46,000. Another streamer said to add money to Bitcoin as much as you can. Would you agree or disagree? I would agree, man. So my top 5 holdings of all crypto, right? Bitcoin's my number 1 holding. Ethereum's my number 2 holding. Chainlink's my number 3 holding. Cardano's number 4. XLM's number 5. I've been saying that since the beginning, and I'll continue to say that. And you've seen all 5 of those cryptos take off. My top 5 holdings, okay? And one sec.
Would you agree or disagree?
Let me let it stop talking. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I would agree with any time to buy. Anytime is a good time to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular, right? So if I'm getting money that I can afford to lose, I throw it in Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Any extra money that I have goes into those two, right? And then if I see a coin that I think has a good return potential, then I'll put the rest of it in there. But it's never a bad time to invest in crypto during this year. Now, when we start getting later in the year, when the 4-year cycle is almost over, it's a little more risky to invest. But we're just at the, like I would say, at this point, we're probably still in the first 25% of the bull market, in my opinion. Because I think Bitcoin is going up towards 200K. I really do. I really do. We're just in the beginning stages of the bull market, guys. And I think Ethereum is going to be close to 15 to 20K, right? I think Chainlink will be close to $100. We're just in the beginning stages, guys. So any money that you have to invest, I do not think is bad time to buy. Obviously, do your own due diligence. Don't take what I say for financial advice. Do whatever you want to do with your money. That's just my philosophy, okay? We got 621 people in here. We are absolutely destroying every record in the record books for the stream. Absolutely insane support today. Like it's honestly incredible. It really is. We're coming up on 2 hours on the stream. But I mean, as long as those likes keep going up, I'm gonna keep staying on. All right. So make sure you guys keep hitting that like button. FN, so what happens after Bitcoin 50K? I mean, it is possible we maybe could correct back down to about 45,000, possibly, if we correct. But, you know, our measured move, out of this wedge is up here towards 56,000. So that's ultimately where we're probably going. I mean, maybe we get a pullback first and then go up there. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, 50K is a tough area. That's huge psychological resistance. Obviously, I mean, it's half of 100. So maybe it could be big resistance. Maybe you just blast right through it. But let's look at the last, for example, let's look at the last couple times we hit a psychological resistance, right? So let's see where we passed 20K. So 20,000, right? So when we hit 20,000, we got rejected, okay? 30,000. Let's see where 30,000 we hit. So we broke 30,000 right here, and we blasted right through it. No problem, right? So, and then, so you get the general point. 40K, we blasted right through 40K, went all the way up to 42,000. So, doesn't necessarily mean it has to be crazy resistance, but sometimes those are big resistances in the short term, those psychological resistances, right?
Reached its bottom.
XLM reached its bottom. Let me see. Yeah, so XLM, yeah, I don't think XLM is going to be going down to any of these levels anytime soon. It's always possible we can, if we break down from this current bull flag we're in right now, it always is possible maybe we can come back down to retest around 46, 47 cents in the short term. But our measure move target out of this really is up all the way up here at about 68 cents. Okay, that's your measure move out of this bull flag here, and that is your flagpole, right, from your top here to your bottom of your last pump, extrapolated at your possible breakout point. Okay, that's XLM. We're just watching this bull flag on the short term. You got really no edge here that's going to tell you anything otherwise. So we'll keep watching this. Probably got another 15-20 minutes on the stream today, guys. So we'll look through the chat. Like I said, guys, I won't be streaming tomorrow if you missed. I do have a basketball game at 8 o'clock. Kind of an old man's league going on that's just starting. The games were supposed to be earlier, but they pushed it back to 8 because it's supposed to snow earlier or something like that. I don't know the full story, but I won't be streaming tomorrow just for that reason. But I will be back on Tuesday with a giant steak on a plate right in front of me here, eating it while we're on stream. But you will see the 2 videos still from me tomorrow. Absolutely. It's going to be all over the news. Yeah, I mean, once Bitcoin breaks 50K, it is going to be absolutely all over the news. Absolutely. And it's going to be just like when we reached like 20K, where we had a lot of the Bitcoins in a bull market, whatever. And that's when you start seeing the FOMO, right? That's when you start seeing the Google trends for Bitcoin start taking off again. Algo Ape said, how was Friday night? Friday night was good, man. Why do you ask? Genuinely curious why you're asking.
Friends and neighbors know about crypto right now as much as they did in 1992 about email addresses. To quote Keshnut's about to blow.
Yeah, it's great point. Like the mainstream media hasn't, like not even the mainstream media, just the like regular everyday people still don't know. They probably know the word Bitcoin, but they don't know what it actually is. And I think that's the fundamental reason of why this current cycle, combined with the institutions starting to jump in here, major finance heads really talking about Bitcoin as like actually having a fundamental piece and like a store of value. All these 3 like combinations is going to actually explode Bitcoin. I think when we saw what happened when Tesla announced its invested, right? Bitcoin pumped like 20% in a day, right? When Tesla announced that. So what happens when the next big company announces it, and the next big company, and the next big company, and it keeps pumping, and all the average Joes see Bitcoin up 100%, they jump in, right? So we could see a massive, like, we haven't even really, so when we zoom out for Bitcoin, it looks like we've gone super parabolic already, right? It looks like this thing has been parabolic, but we haven't even reached the peak of the parabolic rise yet. And we're going to see that when we see more and more institutions buying in. And it's not even about the money they're putting in. It's about the faith that they're putting into Bitcoin. And that's going to make the average Joe have faith as well, which is going to crush it, right? I think only about like 1% or something of the world population is invested in crypto. So what happens when even 10% of the world is invested in crypto? In more institutions, right? So it's crazy times, right? I mean, Bitcoin, just in that thinking, I think Bitcoin's going to is probably its candle close 200,000. Who knows where that wick's going to be? Who knows where that top is going to be in this bull market? I'm just excited to be here for the ride. And I'm for all you guys that are here right now, you guys are part of those early investors, right? So for all the people, say right now we're right here. Where are those people that bought back in this area right here? Where are those people that bought back here? Now, you probably think all the people that bought back here are absolute geniuses, right? The people that bought in February of 2017. And you can see how much rise we got after that, right? This is where smart money bought down here. We're all down here. So as long as you're buying right here, right now, you're good, all right? Because you still, based on the last cycle, have all this move to go. So, exciting times, guys. I know I just got a little carried away, but I just don't. I don't think a lot of people understand who are in this market and who have a good chunk of money invested in this market know what's coming for the rest of this year. I really don't. But yeah, probably got a couple more minutes of streaming today, guys. It's been an awesome stream. Been live for about 2 hours now. Been an awesome stream today. For anyone that's new, make sure you guys press that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my uploads or my streams, right? And just so you guys like aren't lost tomorrow, I'm gonna keep saying it again. I won't be streaming tomorrow. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because my men's league basketball game got pushed back to 8 o'clock, so I won't be able to stream tomorrow. But you will be seeing the 2 videos from me, and I'll be back on Tuesday for the stream. So I'm not going anywhere. All right. How is the night out with the boys? Yeah, I mean, my portfolio has been doing very well because you guys know, right? My 3rd biggest holding is Chainlink, and my 4th biggest holding is Cardano. And you've seen what those 2 coins have done in the past week, okay? And you saw what Bitcoin and Ethereum did in the months of December and early January. So, yeah. And you've seen what XLM did, my 5th biggest holding. You see what XLM did the last 2 weeks. So life's good for me right now. Life's probably good for a lot of people watching this channel right now, honestly. But thanks for your support, Brandon. You're always in the chat hyping people up. Always in the chat hyping people up. You're probably gonna be one of the people I make a mod once I get to that point. I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff. Not this weekend, but the next upcoming weekend, I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff. You're going to see a lot of new stuff rolling out. I'm going to pick some mods. And then going to be working on the website that I'm working on. That's kind of going to be a community and everything. So a lot of stuff coming up, guys. A lot of hard work and dedication coming up. So, but yeah, I'm going to get off, guys. It's been a real stream today. We talked about dozens of coins, everything, a lot of great setups going now. We're waiting on Bitcoin to make a move. Still chilling at that annoying poker stick level of 49,100. Still waiting on what, see what it wants to do. So, guys, I'm going to hop off. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are already subscribed, hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, because YouTube may start doing that blacklisting at any moment for the crypto YouTubers that happened last year. So if you don't want to want to make sure when I'm live you don't miss me, press that subscribe alert button. All right, if you're already subscribed. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow in my videos, and then I will be back with the live stream on Tuesday night with the stake because of Squiggy. All right, so I'll see you guys in tomorrow's videos. Peace out.